It is 7:21. Now let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. And let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. It took me so long to wake up this morning. I woke up, fell back asleep, woke up, fell back asleep, so on and so on until it was 7 o'clock. What the heck? I never sleep this late. So once again, before we get into today, down here is the time and the day and all the things. This happened yesterday evening. 7:23 is over here. So this was the activity throughout the day. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. And look at how many peaks and valleys that there are. This band here reaches 36 hertz. The bottom is 40. We're almost off the graph. How were you feeling? Think back to around this time in the late afternoon, early evening. As where we are now, over here, this is past us, but it looks like something's still trying to come in. And honestly, the way that I slept, I really thought there would be more white on this graph. I expected a full-blown whiteout just from the way that I slept and the way that I feel this morning. So I'm a little, not confused, but like, of why it's not. But I guess my internals are just not matching this. Now, in this, you could find that you are questioning everything. And even if you're asking the right question right now, things are a little cloudy, they're foggy. So even if you're asking the right question, that answer, even if it's there, is going to be hard to break through all of that. So be patient, be patient. The fog will lift, the clouds will lift, clarity will come in time. You just have to be patient. Now the clocks have shifted, and so has our internal rhythm, but it's not just the clocks. That's not why our rhythm is off. Blaming the clocks is just like the easy answer. There's a lot of my God, what is happening? There is a deeper answer to be found in all of this. Okay, all of this. There's so much green, 3D purging, red, yellow, blockages clearing, white coming in, 5D energy to fill the space behind of what is left when all of this old, dense, rooted energy leaves. And oddly enough, I was looking at the strips on the Kumiana from yesterday. It is very rare that I see black on this graph, but there's black on this graph. Now, I'm not going to automatically assume it's a timeline jump, and you shouldn't either, because it could just be missing data, something happening where there was just, it stopped working for a couple of seconds. To me, though, it would make sense for that to be a timeline jump, just the way I feel. Everything feels differently externally, and I know when that happens, it's because I have shifted. I have moved forward. And just be careful too. Until we are locked into a timeline, you can go backwards if you so choose. It's all up to you. And looking at the Kumiana now for where we are, we do have this green coming in down at the bottom here. And that's reaching about 35 hertz. Everything else on the graph is artificial. Don't even pay attention to it. Now, becoming a walking, talking, living embodiment of the divine, whatever that is for you, high frequency being, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort, okay? Especially as we are still falling apart from that old world that isn't working. All those pieces are still crumbling. It's going to be a lot of work to maintain this, but you can maintain this. And it's probably why you're so tired. And being tuned into your own frequency is more important than ever right now. So if you're feeling very floaty out of body, which I absolutely do today, that is your cue to ground yourself. So take a walk outside, tend to your houseplants if you need to repot them. Just getting your hands in soil is good. You could splash cold water on your face. That definitely helps you come back into your body. Hydration, you could put a little bit of Celtic salt in your water to help you hydrate. Hydration is very important right now. Now, you also, I'm just going to show you my notes. You could also be experiencing any number of these things: ear ringing, vivid dreams that keep you awake so you wake up and you don't feel rested at all, sensory overload. You're processing so much information right now with all of this energy coming in on the ground that it can be overwhelming, and you could have room to process nothing else. Muscle tension or twitching, and feeling awake yet exhausted, which is like a very weird feeling too. There's a lot of like, what is it? Contrasted? No, that's not the word I'm looking for. There's a lot of energies that are almost opposing. They're very opposing energies, but we're still feeling them together. Now, to help manage these, take a warm bath. You could put magnesium in the bath. You could put salts. You could put flowers, oils, whatever you want to do. A nice warm bath, stretching and easing that tension, and low light environments, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed. If you can just dim the lights a little bit, it will help with the sensory issue. And Spirit says, you're not crazy, you're awake. It's easy to question everything when you're surrounded by sleeping individuals. So imagine yourself, okay, say you're a fox and everyone else is a sheep. Of course, you're going to question, why am I not a sheep? What's happening? Why am I different than everyone else around me? And you're going to start like questioning everything. And you could even make yourself feel like you're crazy just because there's no other foxes nearby. But just because there's no other fox nearby doesn't mean you're the only fox in existence. You're just around sheep. Does that make sense? Because, of course, you'll seem crazy to people who are still sleeping and haven't opened their mind. Take care of yourself today. I'm waiting for that high frequency burst. Huge. I'm waiting. I feel it. Take care of yourself. Hydrate. And I hope you have a wonderful day.